if you watched last time, you know I'm down south of Mission Rocks here, Cape Vidal towards St. Lucia. About 2 k's down, not even, maybe. And we're fishing the ledges here. It's going to a low tide, almost low now, so I don't have much time. It's a leak. We're fishing right through till tomorrow morning. So we've got 2 low tides. I'm trying to make this one count. Just to recap, we've got one nice, very nice lemon fish and a nice cave bass, lantern fish. Last time fishing circle hook, 6-0 mustard, tuna circle, and 4-0 tuna circle at the top. Fishing 0.80 fluorocarbon, kingfisher, also here. A 5-ounce little ball sinker. The circle hooks help you not to get stuck so much. Here I've got another 0.85 ultra green, the Maxima. Ghost cotton, I'm using my grinder elite medium heavy 6500 J braid, and we are dip sticking currently. I'm fishing these crevices on the edge here, just dipping where the rock cod and the lantern fish will be in, and they sit there in daytime. There's nice reef here. This whole section is sanded up. It's not great, it's not ideal, so I found this little spot almost in the middle of this reef, which has got the best possible water, and so far this is where I'm getting results. So I'm sticking it out here, and I'll talk a lot more later. Let's just get some fish. Fortunate part about fishing these crevices, beautiful moray, but not what we want. Definitely not what I want. Got it casting out of it. I'm not getting any bites here, just sticking anymore. The tide's pushing very fast, so we might not have much time to fish here anymore. what I did is I moved a bit back towards Mission, just with the pushing tide. It looks like those banks in the back can kick up less sand, which is nice for a pompano or a stumpy just now. And even here in front, it's a bit of a bay it formed here. There's a bit of broken reef here when I came past earlier. So I'm going to try my luck. This looks the best to land your fish, because it's important to land them, obviously. So I'm going to put some baits out here. I've got 3 hours still to fish this session. Then I must quit for 3 hours before the Zululand League. I can't fish. And then the Zululand League starts at 7 and we go till 3 tomorrow morning. But now on the push here, this probably looks the best. Fish the same trace, same everything. Let's see what we can get. Maybe we're lucky we get a speckle. Maybe we're lucky we get a pommy or a on the top hook. Okay, we ended that side on a low note, walked a bit back here towards Missions. We're going to fish a spot here. I'm here with Linton. Taking a break between 4 and 7. I'm not allowed to fish 3 hours before the Zululand League. Mapuma's Langa's League is continuous till tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. So take this break and then I can fish both leagues. So we're going to try a spot here and see what night species we can scratch out of the reef here. Always lacquer fishing, and lacquer fishing with Linton as well. He's got all this awesome secret little baits and stuff which I'll steal when he's at the water. But yeah, let's see what we're going to do. Rigging both rods, medium heavy with a 6.5, 6,500 30-pound J-braid. Got 30-pound J-braid on here. That's the J-braid Grand I'm testing. It's normal J-braid, 8 weave. And I've got Saltiga 80-pound, 100-pound leader on, and then I just put a swivel with 0.70, and that ties to my trace. And this is the 5,000 salters on the Poseidon 5 to 7 testing rod I've got to play with. Lovely, lovely rod already. Nice edible rod. So yeah. Last couple of minutes before dark, this final bait preps. Just cleaning some octi legs. A variety of bait here with you to see what works. Test different baits. The octopus obviously very nice for when the pickers take your bait off too quick. The red eye and the sardines. So put that underneath it. Taking skin off now. Now yeah, Vidal. Obviously we're in a reserve. There's a wildlife. When you're driving to this spot you see quite a bit of wildlife. This spot where we are now is known for a big resident leopard that comes here at night on the beach. Comes and sits at your bait box. Kind of hope and don't hope it happens tonight. Always kind of mixed feelings about that. But yeah. Sometimes you get so stuck in the fishing, you don't even realize. Probably sit behind you, you don't know. So no moon, springtide, day after. I like splitting the octies open and sometimes even beating them. Not because they were naughty, just to make them a bit more tender and get the flavour out. See how nice that is, white meat inside.
There we go. First throw of the comp, guys, and managed to get this eel tail barbel to chow. That's basically our target species for the night. Just gonna keep knocking them over, keep the board ticking. Let's see where it goes. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna measure this eel tail. Eel tail is total length. It doesn't have a fork in the tail. So we're gonna get the but upset at the tip of his nose to the end of his tail. You happy with that, Tyrone? Sure. Shot. That's 54 centimeters. You can just sign pass. Okay guys, a very important thing with the eel tail barbel is that they've got these 3 spines on the pec fins and on the top, and they can give you quite a nasty poke and you're going to end up in hospital with swelling and severe pain. So easy way to grab them is you go in from the front. You can just behave a little bit. You go in from the front behind these 2 spines and you got him locked there. So basically he can't jab you, and then you can work and get your hook out. Circle hook, got him solid, yeah? And then you got him out. He's not going to hurt you. Get him back in the water quickly like that. Bog one.
Come on! Near! Come on! Speckle! Stop me! Oh, fighter! I was fishing for this today. Finally got it. And as we suggested, octopus leg, some red eye on. There we go. Look out. Lovely fish. Really, really a nice stumpy. What a bit. What a bit. Solid fish. I want to see on this quickly. It's about a 55. We'll see now when we measure the pegs. Let me go release it. Now this is not expected, a cob. Linton told me they get them here. I said what? But look at that, a nice cobby. Okay guys, that's a proper nice cave bass. Look at the nice markings on this. It's even gone more white. Hey, let's just wash it off. Look at that. Really nice Cape bass. We'll check his length now. Hey, we made 50. Good size Cape bass. Hey now, just bit me. It's sharp teeth. Not like your normal bass. Good size, guys. Very chuffed with this. It's about 20 past 1 in the morning. No, 2. And hour to go. We said we're gonna call it at 3. So happy with this, very happy.